The Israel versus Palestine conflict, a complex and emotional topic that spans over a century. Let's take a brief look into its history and current status. Historical background. The conflict's origins can be traced back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries when nationalistic movements emerged among Jews and Arabs. Both groups laid claim to the same piece of land in the Middle East. Britain's Balfour Declaration in 1917 supported a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, under British control. For centuries, the region was under the rule of the Ottoman Empire. But after World War I, the empire collapsed, and the League of Nations awarded Britain the mandate over Palestine. The early 20th century saw a rise in Jewish immigration, fueled by the Zionist movement and escape from European persecution. Tensions between Jewish settlers and Arab Palestinians increased. In 1947, the United Nations proposed a partition of Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states. While Jewish leaders accepted, Arab leaders did not. In 1948, the State of Israel was declared, and neighboring Arab states invaded. The 1948 Arab-Israeli War, often referred to as the War of Independence by Israelis, and the Nakba or catastrophe by Palestinians, resulted in an Israeli victory. The subsequent decades saw a series of wars between Israel and its Arab neighbors. The Six-Day War in 1967 was particularly significant as Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. Efforts for peace emerged in the 1990s with the Oslo Accords. For the first time, Palestinian self-rule was established in parts of the West Bank and Gaza. Over decades, wars reshaped borders, with territories like the West Bank and Gaza Strip becoming central issues. The 1990s brought hope with the Oslo Accords, aiming for Palestinian self-rule and peace. But violence persisted, with Palestinian uprisings and military confrontations. Israeli settlements in occupied territories remain a contentious point. And then there's Jerusalem, sacred to Jews, Christians, and Muslims, and a focal point of the dispute. Palestinian territories are divided between two main groups: Fatah, which controls the West Bank, and Hamas, which controls the Gaza Strip. Hamas is considered a terrorist organization by Israel, the US, and the Europe. Political divisions further complicate things. The borders of a potential Palestinian state are in dispute, especially concerning the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Periodic escalations occur, with rocket attacks from Gaza into Israel and Israeli airstrikes on Gaza. There have been many attempts to find a peaceful resolution, but as of 2023, no lasting solution has been achieved. Behind the headlines, the Israel-Palestine conflict isn't just a geopolitical dispute, it's a tapestry of histories, faiths, and aspirations, as we hope for a peaceful resolution.